Welcome to Stay Woke.
Yo, stay woke in the building.
Definitely.
What's going on, people?
I mean, first of all, we got hit with a really, really heavy blow this week. I'd like to say rest in peace to Five Dog, iconic musical artist, legend. Sarah condolences to his family, the Tribe Called Quest, one of the most important groups in the universe of music, you know?
Oh, 100%. Like, we have to pay so much respect to the Tribe, especially just Phife. Phife, like, is like one of those battle rappers who learn to make dope ass records. You know what I mean? So it's just like we gotta pay homage to like the real rappers that are like falling. Like, dude, and this happens so consistently, man. It's
crazy.
like crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, it just shows me how much I'm aging because I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I grew up, you know what I'm saying, listening to this dude, and then
he kind of raised us.
Yeah.
You know, the Tribe raised a lot of us, and Phife was sort of like this underdog that became like
that dude in that group.
Yeah, you know
like,
what I mean?
because it was always you love Q-Tip, and then you hear Phife rap, and then you're like, damn, that dude's actually super ill, and then, you know, he raised that bar. So they complimented each other. It wasn't like, oh, like he's better, or that dude's better. They both were like super dope in their own like retrospect. So it's crazy.
Definitely gone too soon.
Yeah.
What's up, Julie?
I actually I'm always really uncomfortable when people talk about like rap and hip hop
Is it because
icons, because
of your?
I don't really know anything about Tribe Called Quest, and so like I'm always like, yeah, like, and I have to like go on Twitter and like look at like what people are like referencing, and then just like copy those references.
I thought in some weird way, Danny, we got our ages thrown at us just now.
No, I feel Tribe is like, that's like, you know, that's a big one.
No,
but,
it is a big one. I mean,
but I'm just like, you know, I'm still like learning about like hip hop culture, so this is like, you know, it's a process.
You know what? It's really awesome to see you at least trying to learn, as opposed to consistently stealing from it, using it in your high level,
she could
Cornell
be still
educated vernacular.
Well, I mean, give me time. I will be stealing from it. I just need to learn it first.
Yeah, we know.
We definitely know. Anyway,
But I actually think that that brings up a good point about hip hop and ageism, because like recently, like Lil Uzi and who was it, Vic Mensa, like
Vince Staples.
Still like, or we're like talking about like 90s rap, how they like don't really fuck with it and how it's super corny and blah blah blah. And I feel like a lot of like older people are like mad at that, and like you guys are older people.
Well, I'm not mad at like what, like the state of like where hip hop is and like what it evolves into, because like like everything evolves. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of those dudes stuck in my time period of like, oh man, this was the only real rap. I mean, can I say that? Yeah, because like I actually know that at that particular moment, all killer music was coming out. I mean, people would hit on so many different points. I'm talking about like whether it's like the Black Power movement, you know, whether they were talking about hanging out, dressing fly, like, you know what I mean, talking about girls. Like, it was just a wide array of like rap. So it's the same thing now. You just don't have too many people in the like positive lane. You know what I mean?
I honestly, I understand both perspectives, but as a person that is from that older school of that golden era, and that's the thing that we were raised on, I understand what the kids are saying, because we're from the generation where we did our history and we listened to the things that influenced the things that influenced us. These kids are like, fuck it, disconnection. We've got our influences come from like 2005 and yada yada, you know, or late 90s, and this is how we're rocking. And as long as the culture is getting pushed forward, it is what it is. Can't live in the past. You need the past to find your way through the present to go to the future, but you can't live in it.
Like, I'm with that. Like, I think the youth is always gonna win, but like, I think it's just really funny. I don't know if that's completely true, because I feel like if the only influence were like 2000 to 2005, it would like, we would have like a lot more like Ja Rule influenced music right now. Like, And
Wait, what?
like that's because that was what was going on from like 2000 2005. Like that's what I remember is like Murder Inc.
Yeah, because I mean, you're white. Like you listen to the radio. Like that's all you were gonna hear. Like there was more music going on at that particular moment. Like to rather say that. I don't think about Murder Inc. from 2000 to 2005. So
I think about Murder Inc. every day.
I'm sure. Yo, it was crazy. Yo, so when we were at South by, Cam was there, Cameron, and he had a show at World Star, and there was some other like random like murdering show somewhere, and it was like Ja Rule, Ashanti, Cameron, and then Cam like posted on Instagram, "I will not be here. I'm in South by Southwest. I don't know what this show is about." Like, I love Cam.
Second shit.
Cam is a legend.
That's really
I was actually mad that he was gonna actually be at a show with Ja Rule, but like whatever.
Honestly, so much time's passed. I wouldn't mind seeing Ja Rule. Like I'd want to see like Ja.
That's cool.
You know,
When I went to South by, Fat Joe was doing, this was a couple years ago, he was doing like a panel discussion on being like,
Was that when he was doing his like pyramid
yeah.
scheme?
It was like-
That's fucking amazing. Now he's back rapping again. Like,
he's actually got a good song out with Remy though. All the way up is pretty good, and
Yeah.
I really don't listen to, you know.
I haven't heard
so
that,
much.
dude. Like, can we hear that or what? I just want to hear it.
Do you
Like
have-
a lot of people have been saying that it is a good record. Like,
It's not a bad record.
Wait, so that was Ja
the way
Rule?
up.
Remy's the best thing about that song.
Okay, wait, but that was a Ja Rule song?
Come on, dude.
No.
Like,
No. That
you know what I'm
was
saying?
that was Liberace.
Come on, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're being funny.
No, I'm not. It's Liberace. Anyway, so what's
Damn,
been
I
up?
should have played Remy's verse.
You should have played Remy's verse. Now you know it's okay.
My bad, Remy.
It's okay. Other people are playing it, so
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I didn't know. Like, they should have put her verse first or second.
what's the consensus on Young Thug? And I'll tell you why I'm saying this. I saw some Instagram posts and I saw Young Thug with Sir Elton John.
They doing a track together.
And Elton John was shouting out a Young Thug album.
I think Young Thug is lovely. I think he's amazing. I just read this like GQ interview with him, and it was like kind of really dark and bitchy. And it like the interviewer sort of was like, he like doesn't really make sense, and he doesn't really talk to people, and he like kind of acts like a child, and he also has a compulsive gambling problem, and like,
So he's Michael Jordan of rap.
does Michael Jordan have a compulsive gambling problem?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, that's like been known.
I didn't know. I'm learning so much right now. Wait, like what
Man.
kind of like horse racing?
Man, all fast. Like, he will bet if he was in here and like there's a trash can over there, I bet you 10,000 I'd make this shot right there. He'd do that. Like
I mean,
that.
but I feel like that's not like a hard bet for Michael Jordan. Like I feel like if I were Michael Jordan, I would make that bet too.
He'd miss it like just by like, oh, it's a balled up piece of paper and like lose $10,000. Like, that's not a good bet. You know good and bad bets, right?
I know I don't gamble for this exact reason.
Okay. Go ahead. What you want to say?
I don't know. I think Michael Jordan, like Young Thug, operate off a certain bit of narcissism.
I fuck with Young Thug. He's
He's
dope.
amazing.
Yeah,
he
dope.
actually is amazing. And bringing to our next point, how much narcissism is needed to make it?
I mean, I think that's actually really interesting because like I just like read a study that said like if you're an artist, you succeed only if you're narcissistic, or you're way more likely to succeed if you're narcissistic, because you can like trick people into buying your own bullshit.
Well, Common's humble and he succeeded. He's won a damn Oscar. He's a nice, humble
I mean,
guy.
that's, you know, certain things can just happen being in the right place at the right time. Just because he won an Oscar, like, you know what I mean? Like,
He also
it
did that
doesn't make-
great Dr. Pepper commercial.
I never saw that.
but he's like not like popping. You know
I mean,
what I'm
he's
saying?
popping to a different demographic.
Okay, I mean,
What's Black Moon doing right now? Same
don't
era,
know.
exactly. But we know Common just won an Oscar.
What do you
yeah,
want
but
an
what
Oscar
is he?
for?
What else is he doing though, outside of that?
He's being a vegan.
Is he gonna book like mad shows off of that Oscar?
I don't really. I think
Because he's a rapper.
he's
like,
an actor
at
now.
first.
He's an actor.
So he's like full on acting, like no more rap.
I don't. It's up to him.
So if he's all right, so what's his next big movie?
Star Wars 6.
This nigga says
Anyway,
Wait, but like Jean, like as someone who like writes songs, like do you feel like if you didn't have the gigantic, obnoxious ego that you have, that you would have gotten as far as you did?
I think you're mixing up willpower with ego. I have strong willpower.
Exactly.
By the way, that's an album that will.i.am did that was highly slept on that I did a bunch of shit on. But you know, I have amounts of willpower.
Wait, which album is that?
Willpower.
Oh.
Yeah. You know?
But like, well, what about like Kanye? Like, do you think that Kanye's only like this album, like Life of Pablo? Like, do you feel like that album was mostly narcissism? Because I feel like kind of honestly, real talk, that it was like kind of doo-doo.
Wow.
Man,
okay,
you're like
disrespectful.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? That was like 90%
No more parties in LA for you. Here's the thing. Rap in itself is built off narcissism. Art in itself, to express freely and have your stuff judged, narcissism. Anything great really is based or starts off narcissism. Now, regardless of your opinion on the life of Pablo, whether you're nay or yay, pun intentional, we do know that Kanye has pushed the culture forward so many times and pushed the needle so many times. He's
Dude,
he's
he's never put out a whack album. Like, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. You sound so crazy right now.
She went to Cornell and she's here.
Oh,
But that
my
means
God.
nothing.
No,
like,
look,
there's
I like-
mad people that go to different schools.
I
Like,
think a lot of that album is interesting. I think a lot of it's cool, but like a lot of that album is also
don't
sounds
retract
ridiculous.
it now.
I'm not retracting. I'm saying a lot of it you like sounds horrible. Like the lyrics sound horrible.
What
You can't
sounds
play them
horrible?
off.
There's like, when does Kanye sound horrible?
He sounds heavy-handed.
What?
He sounds heavy-handed. Like yeah, like his.
Have you been in an abusive relationship before?
Yeah, because I'm
What do
confused.
you mean, how does he sound
Not
heavy-handed? What does that even
heavy-handed,
mean?
like clumsy.
he wrote really hard with his pen when he's writing it, and like what, the pen broke? What are you talking about?
It sounded a little clumsy to me. It's very like.
You're
Sound
clumsy.
Yeah, you sound
it
crazy
sounded
right
clumsy.
now.
No, I don't.
Yo, viewers, please excuse this girl right here. Julie, like half the shit that comes out of her mouth means nothing to the world.
That may be true, but
She went to school in
this
upstate,
holds
guys.
this
Forgive
holds
her.
truth. This holds truth. A lot of like, I mean, you can't like a lot of that album. You can't play at a party and like have a good time.
Yo, bro. Yo.
You can't take a Rembrandt to certain neighborhoods and display it outside.
What I heard that you really liked in the song were the woos.
Come on, dude.
Like that's what I took. No,
Yeah.
the line about a Puerto Rican day parade, that was like
Yo, like
really
you have
profound.
an ego, but
to
it's
me.
like a bad ego. Like you like want
Unjustified ego.
What are you talking? No, you can't tell me that like Puerto Rican day parade floating is a good line. Like, what does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
All right, man. That's why I say it just went over your head. I get it. Like you just don't get it. That's why you made reference. Oh, 2002 to 2005. I remember Ja Rule. Like you showed the world
but
you're
what's
corny.
it? No, but like, what is it? What's it referencing? What's it referencing? Tell me, teach me. Let me know. Maybe
Nah,
I'm wrong.
I ain't got
Maybe
time
I'm wrong.
to teach
Maybe
you
I'm
right
wrong.
now.
Maybe
Like,
I'm wrong.
shit, this music came out. You bought? Did you buy it? You got Tidal?
Did I subscribe to Tidal? No.
Oh well.
So
you're a
herein
real
lies the
Kanye
problem.
fan.
Let's. Julie does not understand certain parts of culture. She likes to take little pieces and things that she feels are non-threatening enough to live inside her head. Julie has serious issues with a lot of these young entrepreneurs and these phenoms that I look up to, and I go, "Wow, this is amazing." The kids are owning their own. I really like this kid, Ian Connor. She has
No.
issues. I
I
really
think
think Young
I-
Jake's a genius. She has issues.
Okay, like sidebar. Ian Connor has done nothing except wear punk rock clothes. Like that's not impressive. Ian Connor wears fucking Vans and talks about fucking bitches.
I hope
Like
this
that's
goes
not
viral.
hard.
What's wrong with that?
It's
That's
not.
kind of killer. A dude that wears Vans and talk about fucking bitches. Like I'm from
That's
California.
so rare.
That's
That's
a
so
Vans.
rare.
Vans is like a California sneaker, so I give him that. And then the fact that he talk about fucking bitches. What's wrong with that? Like,
It's what makes that more interesting than anybody else? Nothing. Like nothing.
yo, dude, music
No.
is a choice. You
He's
have a
not even a
choice what you
musician.
want to listen to. Doesn't matter.
He's a stylist. Quote. Like, come on.
Yeah, but if he's pushing, regardless if some of his nuances and influences are vintage or what would now be considered instant
everybody's-
vintage. Let me
but
finish
they're
my
all-
point. Let me finish my point. If he's making the young icons get on that frequency, he's important. He's doing things. What is he? Didn't he get a new job at Kanye's other clothing line, Pastel? Doesn't he like own the brand or something now? I think that's very impressive. Isn't he under 25 years old?
So what? But he's not doing it. He's like, he literally looks like Hot Topic.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Oh, you're in a
Actually,
like,
you look like Hot Topic right now.
That's not even true. I'm in a turtleneck.
You got your glasses, that turtleneck, and those jeans. That's all Hot Topic.
Oh, this is like direct Ian Connor style, actually. This is like, I've been taking a page from his Fader article.
Wow.
Yo, I hope dude sees this and is like, man, yo, I can't wait to see that bitch.
Yeah, we should have him on the show so he can berate you for a full hour. I saw this thing on Hot 97 with Ebro and Little Uzi, who I also I really like. And Ebro put on this like 90s instrumental and it's like, yo, flow. And the kid absolutely refused to. And I kind of understood it. He was like, put some shit out from my time, the shit I rock over now. I'm not a rapper, I'm a rock star. What do you think? What do you think of the idea of...
I think he came off like a spoiled brat.
No,
I think that shit comes off like that's like a hard, I don't have anything good to freestyle and I'm just gonna switch. I'm gonna try to distract you by like making you feel uncomfortable about your age and by saying some shit like, I'm gonna be a rock star. I'm gonna be Marilyn Manson.
I think that's punk rock in itself.
That's not punk. I mean,
That is punk.
I feel like punk rock is like a panacea for any time you kind of suck at something and want to still call yourself an
define
artist.
that word that you just so casually slipped into
It's
conversation?
a fucking cure-all.
Okay.
But that's what it is. It's
I
like,
mean,
but it is. It's anytime you're not actually good at your art, you just call yourself punk.
I think he's good at as a person, I can only
call
speak.
yourself punk?
No.
Obviously, she's
Because my
everything-
art is amazing.
She's anti-punk. As a person who creates, we all create art, but as a person who creates art, I definitely think that Little Uzi's an artist, and I'm a fan. You
But
know what I
why?
mean?
Like, why? Tell me. Other than the fact that like he's in right now.
I don't go in. I'm too old to go into things because they're in. It's just, do I like the songs? Do I like the character? Do I like the way you portray yourself? In the moments that I get to check it out, and I think he's awesome. And I think what he did up there was punk rock. Nah, man, I'm a rock star. Look at me like you would look at a Marilyn Manson. That's ambition.
Well,
that's vision.
Well, look, check this out. So Ebro probably put on like a beat from like you said from the 90s.
Totally,
I
yeah.
didn't even see it, but that
Like
dude's
Triumph.
mad old,
Yeah.
and he's used to like Method Man coming through there, and all these dudes, Red Man, and then they'll
Smoking White Owls and Philly
yeah, and
Blunts.
then these dudes freestyle, and then they hear a beat that's like a classic beat. Oh, that's crazy! I've been wanting to kill that, and then they'll get on it. Well, you talking to this dude who's probably like 22, 23.
If that.
But then he put on a Kanye beat. He
And
put
then
on
what'd he
Uzi's favorite Kanye beat. And then Uzi like did some like doo-doo rap.
So now you see the importance, circling right back to the amazingness of Kanye West.
Okay, I'm not saying that Kanye's beats are bad. I'm saying that Puerto Rican Day Parade floating is a stupid line. It's dumb.
You don't understand it because you're
No,
younger.
you saying that is dumb.
What?
You
I
know
don't get
what's
it. No,
funny?
what is it? I don't get it. Tell me. Explain
I'm
it to
going
me.
to educate
Okay.
you now. Let me be the
Man,
voice
come
of
on,
reason.
dude. Why are you
In a
wasting
short
your
amount of
time
time.
right
It's an iconic thing in hip hop in New York, the Puerto Rican Day Parade. It's where all the Boricuas, all the Puerto Rican brothers go with the flags on floats and they celebrate their heritage. And a lot of beautiful banging girls go out there, so a lot of rappers go. So that was a thing to get seen at, sort of like the Howard Homecoming, yada yada yada. So it's a thing that's really close to the heart of hip hop and the culture. That's why he set the line. Now, if you were a youngin, which is anywhere from 18 to 21, I'd understand that. But you're like a young O-head because you're almost knocking on the upper echelons of 20. You know what I'm saying? But yet you have the education of
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry I missed Puerto Rican Day Parade day at school.
Hey, Jason, how horrible is like Julie with explaining herself about the shit she's wrong about?
Don't bring Jason into this. Don't bring him into this.
I mean, I had to. He's the only one that gets it. Jean would never tell you that. He's just gonna like, oh no, I get it. He likes to like play defense. Like I'd rather
You would let me live in ignorance. You don't want me to learn. You
Man,
wouldn't tell
dude,
me anything about the
I'm
Puerto
not a
Rican Day
teacher.
Parade.
Like,
Well, then stay mad. Then you can forever. It can just be you.
don't
and that
teach
one
the white
Kanye
woman
line.
anything. You teach the white woman, you're gonna die and she gonna own the rights to all your shit.
exactly.
Black power. Anyway, teach the white woman as many things as you want to teach her, and the black woman and the Asian woman. Let's keep this thing moving along.
Yeah, I had to drop a little Young Thug.
Young Thug's awesome. I just heard Slime season 3 last night. I was pretty blown away.
Wait, okay, I'm not done talking about Uzi and Ian Connor and this whole squad
okay.
because, like, okay, this is what this is this is what actually bothers me the most about these like tiny little baby men, is that they're always talking about fucking everybody, and it's like, yo, you're like 5'2", you like are 18 years old, like. I know no one wants to fuck you. Like the only reason people are fucking you is because you're Instagram famous or like have a ton of SoundCloud followers. And it's like,
you seem like the kind of girl ASAP would send to the bathroom for toilet paper and not to holler at.
No, she seems like mad that she's probably tried to sleep with one of these dudes and they like shut her down.
Yeah.
Is that like it's mad?
No,
you're just very hostile.
No, but this is like
these guys are little. They have Instagram followers, a mad SoundCloud. It's like, so you're studying these dudes because I didn't even know that they had.
Shut up! You know who they are.
No, but I didn't know they had Instagram followers.
Of course they have Instagram. That's how you know who they are because
no,
they
it
have
isn't.
a following.
I hear because I hear people talk about them.
Right, people talk about them because they have mad Instagram followers. They have mad Instagram followers and mad SoundCloud followers. If you read
so
any
not
article
true.
about any of them, the first thing that's mentioned is their metrics. First thing.
Really? So if we pull it up right now, all right. So I'll bet you. Well, what do you want to bet? Is it a friendly bet or you want to bet like some real money?
Friendly bet. I'm not trying to bet real money.
We can pull up. We can pull up an article right now on either one of these dudes, and you will say that the first thing they'll mention is their.
I can guarantee you in the first paragraph because literally.
Damn, it went to the paragraph. He said the first.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing.
Dang,
the first thing.
dude.
First paragraph. What are you talking
Wow.
about? It's going to be
You just said
mentioned.
that the first thing that's going to come up is their metrics. That's what you said.
Well,
So
I'm
we're
sure.
gonna-
No, I'm saying in an article, the first thing that they're going to mention, within the intro is their metrics because otherwise,
Okay,
how are they
let's
supposed to
bet $50.
quantify it?
Whichever one.
Are we
you
gonna
pick
are we
to
gonna
choose.
Google it right now?
Yeah.
We're gonna Google it right now.
Well, it actually really and because any brand that goes and gets any kind of a media-based interview, their metrics are going to be brought up. Whether it's Asher and fucking whether it's what's his name, Ashton Kutcher on the cover of Forbes talking about their $250 million portfolio, him and Guy. Mm-hmm. That was brought up within 3 sentences. So any brand, they're going to talk about your accomplishments, your metrics.
Yeah, because you don't get to be famous without that. But what I'm saying is I think it's funny that when I mention that to dudes that I'm like, no one would want to fuck these like angry little boys if it weren't for the fact that like they have like an ASAP cosign or like a Kanye cosign.
Isn't that what rock and roll's about?
No, guys
Who
always
would have
get.
fucked Alice Cooper back in the day? That's what rock and roll's
I mean,
about.
but Alice Cooper actually does something.
Man, come on, dude.
Like-
See, that's what I'm saying, man. It's like
No, you can't tell, like-
say that because like
What?
that's debatable. You might not like these dudes. What does that mean?
No, I'm just saying. Why don't? I guess that's true. That actually is a good point. But
Yeah, see,
what I'm
I
saying
told you,
is,
she never makes sense when it's something like she's just mad about.
But I also think it's crazy that the first thing that you guys say to me when I say I think it's nuts that like.
Oh, here it is. I just pulled up an article.
All right, okay, let's read it.
Lil Uzi Vert, Next Wave, right? Philadelphia hip hop has produced a storyline of MCs throughout history. DJ Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, Beanie Siegel, et cetera. All left their mark introducing something that embodies traditional Philly with their own sound. As of late, there has been a resurgence of talent taking to the
So they
city.
haven't even actually mentioned him yet.
Okay, Lil Uzi Vert is one of those names to pay attention to in 2016. Born, I don't know what his first name is. Yeah, where? They said nothing about his metrics. Okay, just pay me my $50.
On SoundCloud, there are hundreds of thousands of plays of your song. That's not true. You're over exaggerating.
Yo, dude, look. That's one paragraph.
One paragraph that has nothing to do with
That's
Uzi.
Two. 3.
Okay, third paragraph.
So you just
Third
said,
paragraph down.
Yo, dude.
But that's an
come
old
on,
article.
Man. Now she's damn, man. You just I see why you single, man.
She's not.
Oh yeah, like
We definitely need to go into hand art because this is something that Julie's very passionate about.
yo, just so you guys know, Julie is into hand art. and,
Serious. She's like,
she's like a curator of it.
I'm like a curator of hands on Instagram because it's my truest desire to be a hand model.
Yo, you look like your hands sweat.
I don't. Well, they're a little clammy right now, but that's because you make me intimidated.
See, yo, so I wasn't wrong. Yo, that is the craziest shit. When someone's hands sweat. Yo, that's why I don't like shaking people's hands and all that kind of shit. That shit irritates me. Like, plus I have this like phobia about like touching like dirty things. So
Julie's
Like
gonna
Howard
be
Hughes.
you're gonna be the Jean-Michel Basquiat of hand models in a long line of other hand models. Like,
I wish they could see her hand art though.
who's a famous hand model?
There aren't any. That's why my time has come.
Aha. Yeah.
Yo, could you be a hand model?
I don't see why not. I got
Let
great
me see.
hands. Look at that. Look, they're delicate.
The revolution will not be hand sanitized.
Can we get a close up of my hands? I'll give them footage later. It's fine. They're
I don't
nice.
know.
Look at them. Look how delicate they are.
I wouldn't want any of my palm olive on your hands.
What?
Like the soap, palm olive.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I didn't understand what that meant.
Like, you know, commercials, they go like this and all that shit. I'm like,
No, I
wanna
didn't
see
say
your
hand soap model. I want to like
Oh.
hold stuff and like,
Like an Arizona tea.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're only $1, so they're probably not paying that much. Just saying.
Okay, why you got to crush my hand model dreams?
Oh,
Why?
my bad.
Thanks.
Did you see that show I was telling you about, a Netflix documentary about organized noise?
Nah, dude, I actually fell asleep last
Yeah,
night.
I tried
didn't
to watch
see
it either. I didn't.
I
Watch it.
feel you
Yeah.
guys. It's okay.
I'm gonna watch it though. Like, I'm mad people are talking about it. So don't ruin it for me and start
I won't.
talking about it.
I won't say anything.
Usually you would do that.
Yeah.
Hey, watch, pull it up. Jason, pull it up.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be respectful, but they don't end up good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just saying.
Oh,
Just saying without saying.
okay. See, he's basically told us. All right, man. So, like, I'm still like mad torn that this is Kobe's last season. Like, that shit's really bothering me, dude. Like, I'm a LA native. Like, anybody that knows me knows, like, I'm a huge Kobe fan. Like, you know who Kobe is?
I've heard of him.
Because, like, you're mad. Like,
I went to my first Clippers game like last week.
stop talking. Like, see, this is what I'm saying. She always ruins shit talking about nothing. Everything she says means nothing. Like, I told you, like 50% of what she said is just all bullshit. Oh, I went to a Clipper game. What the fuck did that have to do with the Lakers?
I'm trying to bond with you. That was my first basketball game.
That was your first. Damn, see? Who would do that? Like, my first basketball game, I'm going to go to a Clipper game? That's so ridiculous. Like, oh no, I'm in LA, like the Lakers, the legendary Lakers with all these banners.
But I thought Clippers are doing well.
How many
though.
banners did you see when you were at the Clipper game last night?
I don't know what a banner.
Do you know what a banner is?
No.
Okay.
A banner is like when a team wins a championship, they get to raise a banner that's through their the rafters in there.
Banner is a rapper whose first name is David.
Dumb.
Just
Yeah, he'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
I was looking at that. I was more impressed by the pyrotechnics. I didn't think that you could have.
Yeah, see, it's all smoke and mirrors with them. Like, they pyrotechnics at the basketball game. Not the players. It's like pyrotechnics at the fucking game. That tells you they suck. Did you see their mascot there?
Do they have a mascot?
Yeah, it's some dumb shit that they fucking came up with. Yo, as a matter of fact, Kanye West like tweeted the owner like, "Yo, bro, can I design your mascot?" Basically telling him, "Yo, that shit looks super dumb." And like, damn, like that's what some guy came up with. You paid the guy a lot of money to come up with that dumb shit. But they're the Clippers and they stay doing stupid shit. Like, they've been doing it the whole entire time. Like, they moved. You know, they originally were in San Diego.
No.
So originally, the Clippers were in San Diego. Like, they were like the San Diego Clippers, and then they had a sports arena there. They moved out of that and they came to LA, and then they were in the sports arena in LA, like, which is off like Figueroa and Martin Luther King. They've sucked since San Diego all the way to LA. The whole entire time they were in the sports arena. Then I think the dude, what's his name? Finally was like, I think they pressured him into like, they're like, hey, dude, you got to spend money and make this team actually compete. You're in a huge market. Because he was basically cheating. People that couldn't afford to go to Laker
Sterling?
games. Yeah. People who couldn't afford to go to Laker games would go to Clipper games. So he would like basically kind of like make money, and he didn't really do shit. He didn't put money in the team. He like the fucking payroll was like maybe $20 million. You know, and most people had like over like $200 million in salaries. Like, so this dude was getting over. So they like finally got over him, and then he started hiring, like he started getting players and all that. Then they started to compete, and then I don't know what fucking idiot decided to let them like share the fucking Staples Center with the Lakers. Like, that in itself is a travesty. Like, because like that shouldn't even have been allowed. Like, we gotta like flip the floor over for a fucking Clipper game. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Like, I hate the Clippers. Like, the organization sucks. Like, their team sucks. They're never gonna win. They just always acquire players. Like, fuck. But yeah, Kobe's return, like, that was a point. Sorry I had to go on that fucking rant, but
It's okay.
I hate the Clippers.
But back to Kobe. Kobe's last season is now.
Greatest player of all time.
You see that? I'm not even going to open that door.
What? He is.
One of the greatest players of all time.
I mean,
You know.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
he is
well,
one of the greatest players. He just happens to be number one. But he's retiring, dude. Like,
And God damn it, I'm happy.
yeah, see that's so disrespectful. All the shit he gave you over 20 seasons.
Nah,
and
I
this is
got
what we
everything
gotta
I needed
hear?
from Jordan.
You got what?
Everything I needed. I even got memes from Jordan now. So Jordan keeps giving.
Too bad he wasn't as good as a 3-point shooter as Kobe Bryant. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah, too bad Kobe needs one less ring than Jordan.
Too bad Jordan didn't score 81 points in a game.
That's so true. Oh my God.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I know.
Who's-
I've never
who's scored-
seen that
who's-
happen before, but I actually saw it happen here in LA.
Yeah, but it's been done before, even though none of us saw it. With
Ooh,
Wilt
no one said
Chamberlain.
where.
Wilt
Show me the video
Chamberlain.
right now where he
Because it was
scored
probably
100.
pre-video, bro.
Can you show me the video?
I can't show you the video. Nigga.
Oh,
I wasn't-
you're talking about that picture where he's holding up a piece of paper where someone wrote with a marker 100. Someone would believe that. So if I sit here right now and just wrote $70 million on here and said, like, this is what I had in my bank, you would basically believe me, right?
If it was like a voucher for the time period that thing occurred in, yeah, then I would believe you.
Damn, man. People believe anything.
People
I need
believe
proof.
Any goddamn thing.
I can Google. No, a matter of fact, you can go on YouTube and see Kobe score 81 against the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, what you got to say about that, Drizzy?
Yo, shots fired, not from our end, from the other black side over there. Peace to the sixth god. Let's talk about acting. Actors, and that's to both the male and female gender, to the craft. I had a really interesting conversation about a week ago. I was at Soho House with some amazing people.
I wasn't there.
You
That was
weren't
like a
there. You
really
weren't there.
subtle, humble brag.
We were missing one amazing.
I was
But,
there either.
Yeah, okay. We were missing one amazing. But we were talking about the great actors of this time. And we were talking about the great black actors of this time. And some of the names, obviously, that came up were Denzel, Jamie, and on and on. And someone made an interesting point. They go, who do you think is the Sidney Poitier of this generation, of those actors?
Denzel.
That's what my natural thought was. But he said, no, it's Idris Elba. And I was like, it can't be Idris. He's like, have you seen him act? And I was like, yeah, he's the guy from Thor. And I realized I'd only seen one movie, maybe two, maybe like a Medea or something when I was younger.
He was in Medea?
He was in one of them.
I've never seen
I'm
a
sure he
Tyler
drove
Perry
a trash truck and had a daughter in one of them.
I've never saw a Tyler Perry movie.
I kind of regret doing that. But last night I saw No Good Deeds. It's like a really D-level, new age blaxploitation kind of film. Yeah, he was
Idris
creepy.
was in that?
Huh?
Idris was in it?
He's the villain.
I loved him in Zootopia. He was the voice of the water buffalo. He was really good. Yeah.
Was he
Have
like-
you guys seen Zootopia?
No.
Man, it's so cute. Okay, so it's like a Disney movie, and it's about animals, and they all
Turn
like,
up.
and they all like live together, and they have their ups and downs. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. It's like, but I can completely understand from that movie why people say that Idris Elba is like the best actor, because like he really moved me as the water buffalo police chief. So
Anyway, so I also saw Beast of No Nation finally, and he was impressive. Is he Sidney Poitier? I don't know, because I don't think anyone's really topped Jamie Foxx in Ray.
What are you doing, dude?
why are you texting right now?
Yeah, how do you know I'm texting?
Because you're literally texting.
This is business, Jules, but I can multitask.
I think that's
Clearly, you don't know how to multitask.
That's clearly our sentiments on Idris Elba if Danny's texting and I'm talking about Zootopia.
I've never seen that movie, and like I already answered the question. I'm not going to sit here and debate with you guys. I'm usually right, like 99.3% of the time. So like, if y'all want to debate it, go ahead. I already said the answer.
Michael Jackson versus Prince.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Come on, bro. What kind of question is that?
It's a real question.
You could have said like Prince or Marvin Gaye. There's nobody that can compete with Michael Jackson.
Elvis.
Nobody.
Elvis.
No. Hell no. That's like a fake white version of Michael Jackson.
Elvis. Elvis or Sebastian Bach from one of those hair metal bands from the 90s, 80s, 90s, 90s, 80s. I don't know. Anyway,
I feel the one thing that I did always feel bad about Michael Jackson is like his plastic surgery. Because like I plan on getting like a lot of plastic surgery. And I feel like,
You're so white.
yeah, we don't age well. And like, but that's the thing is like clearly there isn't an open dialogue in LA about who a good plastic surgeon is and who isn't. Because like someone that famous should be able to like not have bad plastic surgery. Like,
I mean, it's alleged, but I think if he was doing that, he probably started when the technology was fairly new.
you can't blame it on technology. I mean, Marilyn Monroe had work done.
Because guess what? Like back in like the 60s, 70s in the NFL, when those dudes would have surgeries, like those surgeries were so botched, like dudes would have scars for like.
What do you mean? What kind of like sports surgeries?
Yeah, dude. And like now these dudes have surgeries and like bounce back and are able to play again. A lot of those dudes never could play after they had these like botched surgeries and like their shit was all fucked up.
That's terrifying.
Technology like always like, wins. You know that. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. Like if you got a plastic surgery like 40 years ago, like it's probably not what it is now. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but it was probably cutting edge then too. Like that was probably like the best that it could be, which means there were people in it who were good and bad.
No, because they're not real doctors. So like plastic.
What are you talking about? Plastic surgeons? Plastic surgeons have to do like way more medical, like they have to do med school and residency and then specialization.
As I told you guys, half the shit she says doesn't mean anything.
Oh, wait, are you really going to question me on my awareness of how the medical system works right now?
You
have to be specialized. You have to go through med school and then residency, and then to be a plastic surgeon, you have to specialize for like 3 more years.
So you want to make a bet that every plastic surgeon is not a doctor? You want to make a bet?
No, they are doctors. What are you talking about?
Do you want to make a bet? Yes or no? Just say yes or no if you want to bet me. That's it.
Wait, but I don't understand what the bet is.
You just said every plastic surgeon
is a doctor.
Is a licensed doctor. That's what you said.
I'm
yes
saying if you are a plastic surgeon, yeah.
Yes, it's the same
I mean, you can't not if you're someone who has like needles.
So you go by a plastic surgeon.
Thing.
You're saying every plastic surgeon is a certified doctor. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if you go to a surgeon, yeah.
I didn't.
A plastic surgeon.
Okay,
yeah.
so you're saying that.
If someone who's like cutting you open on the OR,
now. Let's bet $200.
I'm not trying to commit to $200. Oh my God, no.
Shut up, then.
But what are you talking about? Like, I mean, if we're talking about,
you heard what I said.
No, but if we're talking about like,
because we're talking,
if we're talking about like people who can like inject you with stuff, yeah, that's not a plastic surgeon. Like there's horror stories like that.
Is a dentist a doctor?
No, it's a dentist.
Oh, okay.
So you go to dental school, not medical school.
Why some people say dentist or doctor?
I mean, I think they should be considered doctors, but they're not.
Okay.
That's not a
fair
plastic
enough.
surgeon.
You didn't want to bet the $200.
Yeah,
I
no.
definitely would have took that $200.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Quick.
Well,
what do we think of this whole new frontier where everyone seems to be very health conscious and pro veganism and that lifestyle?
Veganism bores me.
That's just.
Have you ever had a vegan meal? Have you ever had someone prepare you a vegan meal?
I was horrible. A vegan for years, and I went back to being.
What did it do for you?
It made me stay in a relationship I was in with a fellow vegan.
Wow, you were a vegan for a chick?
Yeah.
Fuck. What did she have that was that good?
A crib.
Jeez. You have one of those. Like, what? I don't get it. I'm going to be vegan because this chick is vegan.
I need a place to live, and she's dope. So what I got to do, I can't eat meat. Cool.
Whoa.
But I had a homie tell me, yeah, I'm a pescatarian, bro. I was like, that's impressive. I was like, that's good. So you don't eat chicken or anything. I don't eat any chicken. I just eat fish and pork. I was like, that defeats the entire purpose of being a pescatarian. He's like, yeah, I can't get rid of pork, bro, but I'm not eating chicken.
Who is it?
don't think that's valid. Who is it? They'll know.
Yo, you're
He was-
hilarious.
He was
man.
he was straight faced. He was like dead serious. I was like, yeah. What
Yo,
up?
Well, that was a beautiful.
It's an amazing song.
Yeah, that's
One of the
Woo.
best songs
That's
ever.
pop-
Off Anti.
It's probably the best song on the album.
By probably the best artist of like this generation and maybe more.
Would you consider Rihanna that?
I consider Rihanna the Black Madonna, bro. I actually do.
Dang, so she's gonna like. So there's gonna be a point where she fails in her career.
I don't think so. She's
You
been.
just said she's the Black Madonna.
Yo, but you know she's gonna have to.
I don't think Madonna's ever failed in her career. I think that with the Heritage Act that that's gone for a long time. There's going to be certain dips, but she's still pulling in what like over 500 million per tour. I mean, as far as gross, come on,
Who you talking about?
Madonna.
Yeah. What did her last like 3 albums do?
I don't think you can judge an act like that on numbers. The music.
No,
business is
I'm
changing, so
asking what did it do. I don't know. I was curious.
everybody can't be Taylor Swift, man. Okay.
All
Anyway,
right.
so yeah, I heard that Rihanna's on the road on this amazing anti-tour, playing in front of as many as 80,000 people. Pretty fucking crazy. But then I also heard, I guess it's her, Weeknd, and Travis. I don't know who else might be on that bill, but I heard the Weeknd just dropped out.
He did?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I mean, she's the headline, so I don't think it's going to really affect much. But I thought that to be interesting.
Oh, maybe he didn't want to like go on before her or something.
Probably she's probably killing it, but maybe he's working on a new album.
Already?
Probably. He seems like he's focused.
Yeah.
Maybe
I want to see Rihanna.
he feels threatened. Maybe there's a threat.
Maybe the
Brewing.
Weeknd doesn't do good on weekdays on tour.
Dumb.
Yeah, holla.
He's back again, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
do mitzvahs. I do kiddie parties. I do adult parties. I do older people parties.
The Weeknd though is another person who actually like kind of freaks me out. Like I get like super like chauvinism vibes off of him, which bums me out.
I think every male artist to a degree is a bit chauvinistic. I think it's par for the course.
What? Okay, first of all, what?
Name a humble rock star.
I like how you're just like mad casual about like blatant misogyny. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
What did James Brown? What's that song called? It's a Woman's World.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying.
see.
I'm
I
just
see.
saying.
I see. No, but like I get
Shout
like
out to all my feminists. I got y'all. Shout out to all my gays.
but what like I feel like the Weeknd, like all of his, I'm like, oh, you seem like you don't really like women.
No, that's
Like,
not what he says. He says, let's go to my hotel, snort coke, let me fuck you, and kick you out. I got a show to do, bitch. That's what he said.
Well, apparently not the Rihanna show.
That was good. So, Danny, what's popping?
I mean, you know, same shit, different day,
I feel you.
new dollar. Julie's so nosy, bro. Like, dude, are you one of those girlfriends that like look over into your dude's phone?
No, but I know his password.
Damn, man.
No new friends.
Whatever. Trust no one.
Trust no one. That's
I don't
crazy. That
see-
means you just got mad trust issues. I know
That's
his
not
phone
true.
call.
That's like literally what dudes say so that you don't look in their phone. That's dumb.
Why do you need to look in somebody's phone?
Just to make sure.
That's
Man,
the
you
First
first.
of all,
That is the
first
first
of
sign
all-
of failure. That relationship
First
is
of all,
probably.
that's not true. Second of all, I hang out with you three. I like if anybody has given me more reason to look through phones, it's the conversations of you three.
Oh wow,
Like, please.
man, I'm a good guy. I don't know.
You know
the fuck you're
what?
talking
My
about.
phone doesn't even have a password. She gets to look
That's
at it.
because your
whenever-
girlfriend's in the room. Calm down.
No, it's true though. It doesn't have a password. It doesn't.
Nah, but like for real, I think today was like for our first show, it's pretty dope. Like we got to touch on a few points. Hear some music from like a bunch of different eras.
True.
Different artists.
I think I made some really good points that I feel like are probably going to go far in the world.
I doubt it, but Jean, as always, has like the killer
One-liners.
in perspective on a lot of the shit that's going on in the state of music.
True.
So
True.
yeah, like you guys got to tune into us. Like I promise, the next show will be
100 times
even better. I would say even better because I don't want to say 100 times better because like we don't suck at anything we do.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I can speak for you and me, but like
Julie's just here just so we
Julie's
can.
hand art is like just like starting to come
It's
out.
just not
so-
handy. It's not
Yeah.
handy, man. Honestly, sometimes we are really doing her such a big favor by being here because we've actually put numbers on the board in so many different parts of the game.
Man,
It's amazing. This is kind of like on my charity points. What about you? Got a charity. It's called, Help the White Girl.
Suck a dick.
Help the white girl.
Seriously?
Help the white girl stay woke.
yeah, she needs to stay woke.
Gotta
Seriously.
stay woke.
That's true. I do
So,
need
yeah.
to stay
Stay
woke.
woke.
Thanks, guys. I
So
appreciate
yeah,
it.
thanks for tuning in this week. And stay
Definitely.
woke, man. We'll be back next week. We'll turn up even more, and we'll have like better topics and more shit talking.
Definitely. It's going to be unfiltered, straight from the source, from your neighborhood supervillains. Danny, Julie, and I.
Later.
Bye.
Shabbat shalom, motherfuckers.